Hello everyone, and welcome to another bite-sized burlesque lesson. I'm Miss Mina Murray from the Boston Academy of Burlesque Education. I don't know about you, but I have been having a week, and it's only Wednesday. So I thought today we could do one of my favorite hip moves. I actually find it kind of soothing. It's nice and flowy, and there's a couple of different variations we can do. So get some music and we'll get started. I am still coming to you live from my library. I've just put up some curtains so you're no longer distracted by trying to read what's on my shelves. Today's move is going to be hip figure eights. We can do them in two ways and in different directions each time. So you want to start with your basic good posture with your knees really soft. Whenever we do hip work, you want nice soft knees so your hips have some place to move. We're going to start with the horizontal figure eight, and you're just going to bring one hip forward, swing it around to the back, push your opposite hip forward, and then swing it around to the back. Repeat. Swish. So when you smooth it out and put it all together, it looks like that. Like I said, it's a swooshy, swivelly kind of move. So, hip goes forward, hip swings back. Right, you want a nice curve, and then shoot it forward, swing it back. Repeat. This is the figure eight I tend to default to, a horizontal sweeping backwards. But of course, you can always go the other direction. So we're going to start by pushing our hip out and back, and then swinging it forward, pushing it to the other side, so now it's in the back, swing it forward. And loosen it up. So that's your horizontal figure eight, right? It's like you're tracing a figure eight this way. Right? I was going to say the important part is making sure you get a nice curve your hip, but also the important part is sliding it across. And you can see my hips are tilting when I do this. They're not just straight and flat. Right, that's why we have the nice soft knees, so we can get that nice swiveling action. But we can also do a figure eight vertically as well as horizontally. So if our first one went this way, this one goes this way. And you're going to start by scooping your hip up. Right. Just like that. And then transferring to the other side and scooping up. You might be able to hear over the music my heels sort of tapping on the wood floor because I'm lifting and lowering my heels. I'm actually changing my weight. So when I scoop this hip up, I'm coming up on the ball of my foot. And then as I transfer over to the other side, I put my foot down, put the weight on this leg, and lift up this one. And we can go in the other direction. So that was a scoop up. This one we're going to swoop down, come up. And again, it's a diagonal, right? My hip went down, and then when I slide over, my hip is up, and I'm gonna scoop that down. Swoop, and swoop, and swoop. Now, do we want to get truly adventurous? Well, sorry. This isn't adventurous. That's in a second. This is, so as I said, I was picking my heels up. We're going to get challenging. That's the word I was looking for. You can also do these vertical figure eights with your feet planted on the ground. They're harder. They give you a little bit of a different look. I was taught that these were called Mayas. I'm not quite sure why. But so keeping your feet on the ground. I can't get as much hip extension, right? This is I'm scooping down, sliding over. But I think it's a little more rolly, get a little more swivel action. And then we can also do the coming up. I find that actually even harder. All right, so that was the challenge option. The, what was the word I used? The adventurous option is you actually can kind of mash the two together. So if we, if a horizontal figure eight is forward and back, and a vertical figure eight is up and down, then we should be able to go up in front, bring it around and down, up in front, around and down. So it's a little bit of a brain teaser, a hip teaser, if you will. So, just to very briefly recap, we have horizontal figure eights going from front to back and going from back to front. We have vertical figure eights going from up to down and down to up. We have the Mayas, where your feet are not moving. And then we have the adventurous horizontal vertical mashup. Oh, challenge. Let's go the other way. Thank you so much for joining me for another bite-sized burlesque lesson. I'm Miss Mina Murray from the Boston Academy of Burlesque Education. If you are interested in more burlesque lessons, We are online. See our class schedule at studyburlesque.com. This week we are having a workshop tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern on a chair dance routine, a little striptease routine you can do in your own home. And next week I will be teaching fan dancing technique on Tuesdays and a fan dance routine on Thursday. Studyburlesque.com, all the info is there. The music we have been listening to in this class is called April's Blues. It was written for me by Dave Durango. And if you are a musician and you have a song you would like me to use in one of these lessons, drop me a line. I would love to. Thank you all so much. I will see you back here next Wednesday at 3 o'clock for another bite-sized burlesque lesson. Thank you so much.